y'all. I am having like a hot flash. Okay, so I'm sorry I didn't go on last night. As you can hear, probably the weather's been awful. So we just had to like put it off a little bit. But we're going to do it today. So we're going to do the same thing I was going to do yesterday. I have two signs. Both signs are listed in the supplies. But I think I really want to do this one. And I'm going to show you why. And I thought this would kind of be a good, like, show you how my process of thinking works. Just like right here. Yeah, that works. Bless you. You don't have to plug it in.
Why?
Because it's charged.
Oh.
Did you know it charged?
No, I didn't.
It does! Alright. So here's my thought process. So yesterday, I started with a ribbon, and this is the ribbon I started with. So it has the trees on it, and I don't know if you can see, it has a little bit of gold in it. Okay, so it has some gold in it. So then I picked something that has black and red and white because it pulls nicely from this ribbon. Then I picked red and white stripes with the glitter. And then I picked black and white. So we can stay within this scheme. Now, here's another option. You could also do gold with this because as you can see, there's gold in this, and this gold would pull out this gold. Okay? Then I picked my mesh. Alright, so on the mesh, I had a red, white, and black because those are really great colors in there, and a black and white. These are both jute. Right? So the reason I was thinking about doing this one is because we can take this gold and we can actually cut little curls to put in to pull out kind of some of the gold in here and some of the gold in that ribbon. No, I wish it was a kit, but everything that I'm showing you is in my shop, okay? So the other option that you have is to stick with the ribbons just like that, and then you would use a sign like this. Now we have quite a few signs that have the red and black and white, but I don't think I've used this one yet, and I really like it. It's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Quirky. It's quirky. It's a quirky sign, and I like quirky signs because it's a little different, right? So Tori made this sign. She did a great job, didn't she? I love it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do ruffles with these, and then we're going to cut some curls with this gold. Isn't this gold pretty? Now you could just use the gold in place of one of these, but we're going to add it in addition because I thought that would just be something fun to do. It's a little different. Okay. So you can see how much I have left of this one. Pretty good amount. And how much I have left of this one. So there's a, you know, decent amount of both. We won't use a ton of this gold, so I'll be able to use it for something else. Okay. Alright. This also has the leopard print in it, which y'all know is very popular right now. Yeah. Alright. So let's get kind of zoomed in here a little. We'll put this up on our roller, and when we get to that point, we're going to cut some pieces of that gold. Alright. So we're using a black frame, which we do have. We have black frames. Okay. We can even put, bye, have a good night. We can even put some of this gold in with the ribbon if we want to kind of see what that looks like. So we have this really cute ribbon in our shop, but you can also do, like if you went to Sam's, let's see if there's any gold. Is there any gold? Yeah. Okay. So Sam's ribbon, right? They have this gold right here. So you could incorporate something like that. All right. Just want to give you some ideas. Okay. So if I didn't, and I didn't even say it to y'all. Okay. Welcome to Designing Gals Thursday. So I hope you checked out Door Decor and Burlap Boutique, because they both have projects up today. Now Katie is at Crafters Convention. We're very proud of her. She's presenting today. Actually, she's done by now. So make sure you go over there and congratulate her on her first presentation at a conference. Very exciting. Okay. Now we can get back to business. I'm kind of discombobulated today. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. So we're just going to go straight up the middle. Remember, we're using our thumbs as a dam, and we're just scrunching things in. So gathering. You're just gathering into your hand, and where you gathered it, that's where you're going to put it on the frame. Okay? Just like that. Alright, then we're going to do the black and white. Well, I am glad you're here, joining our chat. I don't know why this thing didn't pop out like it's supposed to. There it goes. Okay. Alrighty. So right here and right here. And then we're just going to spread them out against each other like this. What that does is that allows it to do that cute little ruffle there. Now, before we get going too far, let's cut a little bit of this gold. So what do we think? 1 or 2? Maybe we should do... I'm trying to think if we should do 1 or 2. Okay. Y'all, I have got to replace my blades. They're just not helping me here. Okay. You see that? I thought I had found them, but I didn't. They're just not working for me here. Okay, so 8 inches for these. Alright. And this is how I kind of stack them like this. So if you're wondering how I stack things, that's how I do it. So we're going to do 18. I think we're just going to do 1. 1 per. I just want to give a little bit of this color, so you can tell how dull my thing is. I have to really push. What are you doing, Bella? I'm right here. She was sleeping on the couch. Okay. Where did the gingerbread go? I know I forgot to change out the picture. I'm sorry about that. But if you look at the last video I did, not the bow, but the one before that, that was the gingerbread. Alright, so let's stop and put some of these in. We'll look at 1 and we'll look at 2, okay? I I do have more than one cutter, but the problem is that we're still in a mess because they haven't come and finished the build out yet, so I can't really unpack all my stuff, so I don't know where it is the problem. Alright, so we take one gold curled. That's what the picture is, L. Okay, we're going to pinch it in the middle, gather it just like we do with our mesh, but much easier, of course, because it's a ribbon. Pull it down, put it in. I think the one is going to be really good because it's just going to give a splash of the gold and not be like overpowering gold. Yeah, it was a gingerbread face wreath. You're right. That was the last one wreath that I did live. That's why I did that. I usually replace it with the picture, but y'all, this year in school we are doing geometry and we are doing chemistry and algebra. And it's kind of killing mommy a little bit. So, yeah, school is taking a little longer this year. Alright, so we pull them out front. Remember, after you get it done, you can come back and spread out these ribbons if you want to see them. Okay? Are you all settled in your spot, Billy? Yep, it was. It was the one we did last, and it came out so cute if you didn't see it. One of my favorites this year is that gingerbread. Yeah, I think so too. One's going to be really good. Okay. There we go. Each time you put it on, you want to spread out the mesh. There. Pull this one up so we can see it. There we go. And I do like to work in twos, groups of twos. Algebra and chemistry and geometry. It is like, because I don't know if y'all remember, but there's so much math in chemistry. I'm thinking, really? We just went through this? Oh, yep. That's what we're doing. I haven't figured out what kind of experiments we're going to do yet, but the good thing is that my husband is a chemical engineer, so if I get in trouble, I can just go in there and say, hey, honey, or I can call him and say, hey, honey, help. So far, we're doing fine, but it's amazing what you relearn when your kids are in school. Oh, awesome. Well, I was awesome at math. I should be doing a kit here shortly. We just have to get organized, and of course that's a little tough with the current state of the warehouse, but hopefully in the next week I will have a new kit out. What do y'all want? You want fall, Halloween, or Christmas? You have to tell me what you want. I know, making soap. We're definitely doing the making soap, because that one I know pretty well, because I've made soap. I don't know what else we're going to do. They used to have this really cool professor that traveled around, and then you would do, like your kids would do, like 3 days of chemistry lab. We were going to do that, but with COVID, that's kind of been thrown out the window. And once again, I cannot see my comments on Facebook. Why do you torture me so? Is math hard for you? Ah, there. Now I got it. Math isn't hard for me, but I don't know, y'all. The way they're teaching things these days is so different than the way I learned it. Well, thank you. So my mesh holder came from Susie's Wreath and Things, and Owl can throw out a link for you to purchase it. Best thing I have in my craft room, besides my mat. I super love my mat. And not just because of the color. This is a 15-inch pencil wreath. That's what this frame is. So when you're looking for frames, a lot of times what you'll see is they'll say 15-24. All that means is the frame itself is 15 inches. When you complete it, it'll make 24-inch wreath. Math and science always came pretty easy to me, but that was, I'm not even going to tell y'all how many years ago. It was many years ago. So it's like relearning it. Some I remember, but some of it I'm like, I don't remember that. We're also learning about World War II. So, very interesting year. It's funny because I always hated history, but now I really like it. I have made a wreath with the Dollar Tree hat frame, a couple of them. They are in my playlist. If you go, I did one for Halloween and we did one for Christmas. The Christmas one was an elf and it was really, really cute. We are going to be doing another swag and it's going to be a snowman. Y'all want that one first? Where are you in South Carolina? So the mesh is cut at 30 inches and the curls are cut at 8. Oh, wonderful. I love drama bows, especially with the stuff in it. That's when it's really good, when you put all the stuff in it. Yes, snowman. Huh. I don't know. Alright, we'll get the snowman one together. It's super cute. Oh, you're near the Georgia line. Okay. I go through Augusta. Well, actually, I go to Augusta sometimes because they have really nice stores there. Yes, the snowman swag will be a kit. Yes, for sure. Alright. Absolutely. Okay. So we ruffled that one. Yes, okay. We will definitely do the snowman. Looks like that's a big yes. We did get some new fall stuff in, finally. But we also, y'all, we got so much mesh. We have so many different kinds of mesh in here right now. I know, right? I love that touch of gold. I know it seems like it wouldn't work, but all the elements together will make it work. Because what it'll do is it'll pull out something you don't see a ton of. So you don't see a ton of the gold in the ribbon or in the sign, but that gold will kind of pull it out and reflect off of that. I have homeschooled the boys for about, how long have I homeschooled the boys, Dad? Like 3 years? 4 years? 3 years, I think. Yeah, I believe it's been 3 years. There is, if you go, when you first log on to my shop, if you go where it says wreath supplies, Yes, I have made a yardstick swag. Then there's 10-inch and 21-inch mesh. So you just click on that little down arrow, and then you'll see the 10-inch and the 21-inch. And since I listed them recently, they should show up on the first page. And it's just shop hardworkingmom.com. Yeah, we'll do one of the yardstick. We can do, and I do want to do the I have some Dollar Tree stuff planned. So, and I want to do a few things on sublimation. Do y'all like that? Learn how I make my signs and stuff. I don't know, yes, I think we do have some of the purple with the purple edge on it, and we do have the mesh that has the black, the orange, and the purple stripes, kind of like this, except it's Halloween. We have that too. So, we do have those. What made me decide to do homeschool? So Carson is extraordinarily smart, but he has a little bit of Asperger's. So he has a really hard time socially. He just struggles with the social stuff. And it was just kind of getting to where kids were kind of being mean to him. And so when I talked to him about homeschooling him, of course his brother said, well, I want to do that too. So that's how it started. He's so smart. He's just socially awkward. That's why he's so shy. But that's okay. A lot of that will mature with age. His dad has the same thing. He's so smart. He's just selective in who he befriends and talks to a lot. So we are definitely complete opposites, because I'm not shy. I kind of have no problem in social situations, so we are definitely opposites. That opposites attract thing. I hate bullies too, but I'm not going, my child is not going to, we're not going down that road. I love my kids and I don't mind sacrificing to make sure that they're happy. That's what you do as a mom, right? Because I'm a mom first. Oh, awesome. Yeah, the snowman's going to be really cute. For sure. My husband keeps texting me because they're doing some thing at work and people are getting all upset. So, if you see me looking at my watch, that's what it is. He just keeps texting. Oh, yeah. He is the most sweet and loving person, too. He just is. You would never be able to tell anything if you just looked at him. Like, that's, you can't really tell. Let's cut a few more of these, so no one would know. We don't put him in special classes or anything. Well, he was in the, what do they call it, AP classes? Advanced prep, or whatever they're called. So, other than that, you wouldn't know. Let's see. That's 6. I think we need 2 more. So if you ever save your extra mesh, this is a really great thing to do with your extra mesh. Just use it to put like a special little extra in your wreaths. Oh, I know, bullying is, I mean, it was a big problem when I was young. It's sad. It's really sad. Even as adults, sometimes we get bullied, right? Not cool. Awesome. I think the supplies for the snowman are coming in next week. So as soon as they come in, I will get it listed. Isn't it fun with the different meshes? I think so too. Oh, yeah, that's what this is. This is the collapsing mesh roller. I never collapse it. But I like it. I guess if I ever take it anywhere, I will collapse it. Oh yeah, Carson hardly ever needs my help with anything in school. And even when I think that child isn't listening, he hears. So, he's way too smart for his own good. But that's his dad. His dad is, woo! I mean, not that I'm not intelligent, but he's just like, I don't know. He's very analytical. I'm way more creative than analytical. Okay. So make sure you don't squash the ones on the bottom when you put the ones on the top. And we're still doing that same process of the ruffle by gathering it right in the middle. Okay. Yeah, mesh roller is awesome. And the person who invented it is the sweetest thing. Okay. So now I'm going to pull my gold mesh kind of off to the side. Now we're really going to see it because we're going to have that ribbon with the gold. See how it pulls out? You see how it pulls out the gold in that? That's where it's really going to make its pop. And it's just fun. It's just fun to have something new in it. Doing okay, Dad?
Hi, honey.
Are you doing okay?
Fine.
Try Hawkins dye sublimation for sublimation signs. I just found them the other day. As a matter of fact, well, actually I found them a while ago, but I've been working on a new list of places to get sublimation stuff. So I will share some stuff with y'all when I start doing some stuff on sublimation. We do a lot of sublimation in my design group, right? I will tell you there is an aluminum shortage right now, so that can be kind of the why it's hard to find some blanks and stuff right now. I know y'all sometimes think, what is she doing? That is not gonna work, but it does. I'm not gonna steer y'all wrong, I promise. It is okay to put pops of colors and stuff that you wouldn't normally expect. And the reason that it works is because we have something that's going to tie it together. So let's see, where do we put our sign? Did I put it over here? Yeah. Alright. So now you see how this is going to start to pull all of this in together. So this right here is going to appear more gold because we put this gold in here. which is also carried into this ribbon. So that's why you can add it in. So this uses a little bit more mesh, and that's only because we're putting a third mesh in there. But you can actually get, out of one roll of mesh, you can get 9 of the, or 12, you can get 12 30-inch cuts. So what you could get is 9 of these and then several of the 8-inch. So what you could get, we'll see, about 10, 9 or 10 of these 8-inch pieces out of one mesh. I like to use 2 different colors of mesh because I really like that contrast. But if I only want to use one roll of mesh, I'll just use a smaller frame, or I'll cut it at 20 inches. So 20 inches will get you an entire wreath without having to use a different color. Yeah, this style is going to use a little bit more just because we're using that third. But if you're just using 2, you can actually get enough of this out of the 2 to cover the whole wreath. So we do this, we've been doing this method kind of a lot lately. It's been my new favorite right now. So oh, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have ever watched is it May Make It or May Make It? May Make It? Anyways, she was the one who started doing the 8-inch little curls. Now she's doing it different than I did, but it gave me the idea of, hey, I could get the rest of my mesh, I could cut those. She was doing just one wreath. One mesh. But it gave me the idea. That's why it's wonderful to watch other people, because you just never know when you're going to be like, oh my gosh, wait, I can do it this way. It's wonderful that we all share so that we can. I'm using 3 different mesh so that we can all learn from each other and get ideas. Y'all are always welcome to use my ideas. I have no problems whatsoever with that. That's why I show you my ideas. So maybe it'll inspire an idea of yours. Or teach you something you're struggling with. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. This one is stuck down at the bottom. There we go. Alright, sometimes you kind of have to maneuver it a little bit when you get on that second row, because it starts to want to kind of go down on the top of the bottom row. I don't get to watch very many, but every once in a while I'll just be scrolling through and I'll see something and I'll think, ooh, I need to go look at that. Or someone will come tell me that they saw something and then I'll go watch it. I wish I had time to watch a lot more than I do. But I don't know about y'all, but my family time is very precious to me, so I will do that and watch stuff later. During the week, my husband and I are like ships. We're just passing because he has to go to bed early and I work late. Hopefully the Christmas kit will be out next week. So the warehouse is still a work in progress. They're still waiting on permits and stuff. But we did get, pretty much got my backdrop complete. But there is a hot mess of boxes in front of me. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yep, I'll show you the wall as soon as we get done with this part, because it's right behind me. That part we did get done. So it is a lot slower than I thought it would be. Which drives me a little bit crazy. It drives us all a little bit crazy sometimes, but yes, Owl is coming to the retreat. Yep. She is. All right. Hey, Casey. I wish Z could come, but it's a long way for her. My DIY, is that the one who says, that calls everybody besties? She's cute. I don't know if that's the one. I've watched a few of hers. She's got such a cute dog. Of course, the dog is what I noticed. I'm an animal lover, so it's not shocking. Okay. I think lots of us are animal lovers. Maybe it's the crafty thing. Makes us have hearts for animals. There we go. Thank you, Keisha. Yeah, that's her? Okay. I thought so. She's so cute with that little, hello, my besties. I don't know where she's from, but she has a cool accent. Okay. And she has a cute dog. Pull that up a little. Okay. Let's get this one done. So on that last one, you have to kind of do both of these. And if I didn't tell y'all, these two mesh right here are the jute mesh. So their jute is thicker. It's a little bit what I would call hardier mesh. So it's a little bit easier to do ruffles. So you can see how much thicker it is, right? So this is jute mesh. This is deco mesh. So you can see how it's just a very different kind of texture. Okay. Yep, I added a gold curl. Poland, okay. She's in California. Yeah, dogs love me too. My father-in-law used to have this. The dog passed away, but they had this dog. It was the meanest thing, but it liked me. And my dad. It liked my dad. My dad, kids and dogs. All kids and dogs like my dad. Right, Dad? Isn't that right, Dad?
What's that?
All kids and dogs like you.
You're right.
Yep. Y'all okay over there? Okay. Just making sure. The guys are here working on electricity. Okay, so look how that little bit of gold, see there's my wall that we put up. Isn't that cute? See how cute the gold is on here? So I think if we'd put 2 on here, it would have been a little bit too much, but the 1 is gonna look great. And now you see how it all blends together because it has it in this sign. That's because your dog is a puppy, Casey. Puppies are just pain in tail. But they get better. How do I get my ruffles to be so fluffy? Okay, so how I get my ruffles to be so fluffy is this process that we do where we put the 2 ruffles together. So you just pull them apart, take your 2 ruffles, put them together, and kind of walk them all the way up, and then spread it out. And that's going to help them stand up a little bit more. That's the trick to the fluffy ruffle. Okay. Let's do one at the top and one at the bottom. Yeah, puppies do. They get into everything. Yeah. I stop and talk to all the dogs and babies too. It's fun, right? It's just fun. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the jute doesn't fray as bad. But y'all, the trick with the fraying, so if you get a mesh and it has the fraying on it, just tuck that edge under like this and then start your ruffle, and then you won't see that fraying. Are we in your way? Are our boxes in your way? Okay, good. Because there's a lot of them. I know. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we could do center and then do a bow out to the side, or we could do side and do a bow over here. What do y'all feel like? I know, right? Don't these colors look good? So let's do a bow and then we'll decide what we're going to do with the sign. In college, you had 2 years in college. Let's see, let's start with It's a Wonderful Life. Dogs will follow you home from school. Oh, that's so fun. Alright, so let's do like, oh, let's do a longer tail. Let's do like 12 inches. Side, center. Okay, so this is a pattern, has words on it, so we're definitely going to have to flip it around. So we're going to do 6 inches, and it's definitely going to have to be this one because it's upside down. Okay. Yeah. I've done 3 bows in a sign. Okay, let's twist this one. I've done 3 bows and no sign. sometimes it's really cute to do like smaller bows and to put them like on either side of the sign. That's fun. I like that. So, and you can definitely do that. It's cute. Very, very cute. Okay. I love this ribbon. It's really pretty. Has that little red edge on it. There we go. Okay, so we got the 2 at 6 inches. Okay. I love this glitter one. See all the little glitter in it? It's like a gingham, except they just covered it in glitter. Can't beat that. I like glitter. I think glitter runs in my veins. Blood and glitter. or maybe my blood is glittered. Okay. I can show y'all what I mean after we get done with this bow. Okay. So when I do bows like that, I do smaller, but I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to do 6 inches on this one too. Oh, it's dart time. Okay. So you can decide if you want to flip these over. They're in the middle. You can tell they're going opposite directions, so let's flip them. Let's see, which direction should we go? Let's flip this side. There we go. So you see how I flip them right here next to that wood? Oh yeah, these are in my shop. These are easy bow makers. Oh, so I talked to Leah yesterday, and the new bow maker will be out sometime in the middle of October. So they're kind of waiting on some things. But you can sign up on her website. And her website is this. So you see on the bow maker it says that Easy Craft with the E-Z Craft. That's her website. And I think you can sign up for a pre-order of the bow maker. Or at least find out when it's, be notified when it comes out. Let's add just a little bit of gold up at the top. Okay. And this is a sheer gold, so it's not going to be heavy. It's just going to be kind of just a little extra. And we're going to make it smaller. It's probably maybe 4.5 inches. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then grab our zip tie, put it under the whole thing. Okay, pull it out. Remember to always put your hands down at the bottom. The new bow maker it's wider and it has a different system than this. Alright. So we're going to find the center and just kind of hold our bow lightly while we move it around there. Okay. Let's get a few of these out so we can make those little bows. Bye. We'll see you later. Are y'all gone for a while?
I think we are to that wall in the building.
Okay.
Get everything else situated, we'll come back and wrap it up.
Well, hopefully that will be soon.
Those 3 lights up there, they're on one switch. Whenever those guys turn that one off, they should turn off. But right now, and we'll get you straight up whenever we come back with that.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Alright, so we're just doing our breaking the bow. So twist, 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 twist. That one a little bit more. And then pull our tails out. See how pretty that is? Look at that. Oh, I love bows. Listen, get yourself a bow maker if you're really struggling with bows, because I promise you it will help you a lot. And you won't realize it, but you are learning how to make a bow even though you're using a bow maker. If you can't afford a bow maker, then there are ways you can make yourself a bow maker. Okay? Alright, so let's just do a couple of little bows and I'll show you what I meant. Okay. I don't know if I have any. I'll have to see if I can figure out where my stuff is. I'll show you all what I mean. Okay. So we're going to do, we can do like 5.5 inch loops. Like a little bit. Not quite to the 6. One thing I like is I can kind of put my finger in the ribbon and make sure it stays exactly where I want to. And usually what I do when I'm doing the small ones is I will do a 3-loop bow like this. Okay. Let's do the gold. Fluff and walk away. That's right. Alright, so we're going to go on the opposite side with the tails. This gold ribbon with the, the gold ribbon with the flake, yeah, this is in my shop. Let me tell you what number is. RGC 1363N5. Everything that you're seeing, except for the Sam's ribbon, is in my shop. I just wanted to throw this in so y'all could see how you can take that Sam's ribbon and add a little bit of extra, you know, without breaking the bank. You don't want to break the bank. I'm almost done, Daddy. I'm just showing him something extra. Okay. He says he has work to do. The tails, let me see. They are about 8 inches long. Okay. So then we'll just throw our little zip tie in here. A lot of times I'll do these by hand, but I want you to see it with the bow maker, because if you're not comfortable with doing it by hand, then you don't need to worry about that right now. So, you see how it has 2 loops like this with 1 in the middle? So it's like 3 loops, 3 loops. And I'll just put a little pipe cleaner back here. And this one, I want to get really tight, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pull it up and twist it, pull it up and twist it, up and twist it, up, up, up. Because when we put it in, we kind of want the bow to look like, that. Okay. 4-inch ribbon? Yep, I do. The only thing with the 4-inch ribbon is you kind of have to have a like a grand, large project to do the 4-inch ribbon. I really like to use it when I'm doing swags though. It works really well in swags. Alright. So, again, about 8 inches. Yeah. So you could use this gold. Okay. So about 5.5. Okay. 5.5. And 5.5. All right. Then we'll just pull this out, trim it off. Okay. Let's put a little bit of the red. Except we're actually going to be going in this direction. Okay. Like that. There we go. Okay. Take our zip tie. Run it underneath. There we go. Pull it out. That was just a zip tie I stepped on. Okay. The most important thing about your bows is to make sure that you have the middle correct, because if you don't, then your loop sizes are going to get off, and that's what you'll have struggles with. Okay. Oh, that's one tied on that. All right. All right, so hold all 3 little pieces in the back, just like normal. And then we'll twist and pull up. You see why I like it, the 3-loop bow? Alright, now let me show you. So this is really cute if you put the sign in the middle. So we take this, take our sign. Okay. These are the kinds of things we do in the group a lot. Alright. Well, actually, we do a lot of stuff in the group. Okay. So we're going to use our weaving needle. Remember, we just put it in like a little needle. So a spider bow, all that is where you pull your tails out and kind of go around the bow. Y'all know I gotta have some weird name for stuff. I can't help myself. Okay. I'll show you. We just did it. When did we do it? Tuesday. We did it Tuesday. We did a spider bow on Tuesday. Okay. With our scrap ribbon. We did the bows with our scrap ribbon. Or at least I showed you how to use scrap ribbon. We didn't use actual scrap ribbon. We used a ribbon set. But just message me, Valerie. Okay. So we just see when we put it in, we just push right down, right through the mesh. Like, I don't really care where it is. I just want to make sure I have it in a good spot. Ugh. There we go. And then I pull it right down right by the frame. And then I just twist that wire around the frame. That's as hard as it is to do a side. Yes, my wire cutters, well, not these. These Nipex ones, you have to get those from Amazon, or you can get them from Lowe's. I wish I could find these where I could sell them in my shop. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright. So we got our little sign on. Kind of move our little ribbons around. Right. We especially want our gold to be kind of near our ribbon. Okay. There. Now, what I do is I take one, I put it up here near this side, and I'm actually going to go in between the layers, like right here where the frame is. I'm actually going to go right on the top. It's raining again, Dad. No, that's true. Luckily, our car is like right outside the door, y'all, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, all the spider bow means is that we kind of move the tails around. Okay, like this. If you wanted it to look like you have more loops, take your tails and just tuck them in like that. Or you can curl them up. This. Tuck that one in. Look how cute that looks. Alright, and then we're going to do, so we did one there, so we're going to do one here. Okay, here's our one for there. In between your rows. Because you don't really want it to be so close that it is going to affect your sign. What would I charge for a wreath like this? I would probably charge maybe 120. It must be 5. It is. That's Lee. I told her to call me at 5. Boy, she did right on the money, didn't she? Alright, so there we go. That's how we add the 2 bows. And it's great to do them at opposite sides, because that's what has kind of the most impact. Alright, here we go. Alright. See how cute how it kind of encases the bow? I mean the sign? Wait, which way am I going? Where's this? Oh. See the bow right down? Where is it? There's one bow and there's the other bow. You see it? See it right there? Awesome. All right. Then of course we have the big bow, which you could always put. That's kind of a lot though, with the other 2 bows. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it's pouring. It's nasty. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I will definitely see you guys on Monday. As far as I know, there's not going to be any workers here, so shouldn't be a problem. That's the problem we've had with Mondays, is we all saw when the people are here, it can get kind of loud in here. Awesome. Well, I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful night, and I will see you guys soon. And make sure you go check out my other designing gals. Okay. I want to make sure these don't cover my sign. So I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of pinch to make sure it stays there. Thank you. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in a few days. Bye, y'all.